everyone, it's me, Samantha Bell, and thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Before we get started, please take a moment and subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And let's get started.
Keep your head up, don't let up, keep moving, don't give up on you. Keep your head up, don't let up, keep moving.
So in today's episode, I am discussing turning 40. In fact, I turned 40 in 40 days from today. And I am starting this new series called 40 Before 40, where I discuss 40 different topics geared around lifestyle, goals, and interests. And today I am diving into my first section. It is personal growth and mindset. And the topic today is, what does turning 40 mean to me? So let's dive right into it. What does turning 40 means to me? Well, it means a lot because, first of all, I'm excited. I'm very excited about turning 40 because, to me, most 40-year-olds, especially now, they are confident, and 40 is the new 25, 30. And the women of today, the 40-year-olds I see today, are living life to the fullest. So I want that for myself. I want to exude the confidence, grace, and poise that I know that I have, and just do it well while I'm in my 40s. When I was younger, I thought 40 was a death sentence, which I don't believe now. But when I was younger, I had to be like 15, 16 years old. And in church, I would look at the 40-year-olds who were kind of stuck, or they exude insecurity. And I thought they were sad and life stopped at 40. And I had to understand that was a small perspective or a small narrative view of 40. And the older that I've gotten, I got to meet awesome 40-year-olds that believe life is what you make of it. And they have taken life by its horns. And I feel sorry for anyone that got in their way. And they were thriving in their careers. They were successful in their marriages, if they were married. And they were just all around awesome women in their 40s. Now that I'm turning 40 in 40 days, I have changed gears in my mindset. Not just over the past 40 days or a couple of months. I've been thinking like this for the last 3 years. In 2023, I was in the Miss Virginia America pageant. And what that did for me, the whole year preparing for that pageant, what it did for me, it helped me find my voice. It helped me become more confident and more assertive. And my mindset has changed to the point where I am realizing that I am that girl. I am enough. I am she and she is me. You know, I am making sure that I am taking up space, that my voice is being heard. If I like it or don't like it, I am going to express that in a fashion that doesn't disrespect, but my voice is going to be heard. And I'm also knowing that what I'm willing to put up with, or who I'm willing to put up with, I am not taking the heartaches that I took with me in my 20s and 30s. I'm not taking that with me in my 40s. I am preserving my peace. I'm preserving my sanity. And I am not allowing people to try to break me down just for the sake of their insecurities or their projection of their insecurities. I am becoming more wiser in who I want around me and have this discernment of understanding personalities and seeing red flags. So when I was younger, I was always considered an outsider. I moved to a very, 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 very small town where everybody knew your business. And because of that, and because of the drama that and the issues that were occurring in the household, people judged me and my family before they got to know us. And like I said, I'm an outsider. And I've learned to accept that. I've learned that there is a preciousness, or there's a blessing when you have quality friends over quantity of friends. I used to always want to be a part of the number. I always wanted to be in the joke. I wanted to be, in this, in that. And I realized that wasn't for me. God removed me from a lot of situations because he knew that wasn't for me. And those people weren't for me. The rejection was my blessing. And I'm understanding that the friends that I have now and the people that I call my loved ones and even the family that I've made, that means quality over quantity. And these are the people for me. I also understand that I'm in the spaces that God has provided for me because that's the blessings that he wants me to have. And I don't need to share that with other people. I don't need to have the big quantity of people around me to share blessings for them to taint it. There are some things that I deserve on my own. There are some things that God wants me to experience it through the eyes of my own and the touch and the feel and understand exactly what I need, because sometimes other people would taint your blessings or taint your opinion of something, or say that you're having a good time and they ruin that good time that was specifically meant for you, but they interject with their opinions in that. So I'm learning to preserve my safe spaces, my blessings, and the people that I have in my life for me. So the confidence that you see I have now didn't come easily. In fact, I had to work on the woman that you see before you right now. I had to constantly go to therapy, talk to myself in the mirror, give myself boosters or pep talks. I had to do this walk alone because sometimes we have people who influence your thought process and they tell you, oh, it's nothing wrong with you. You're just being this way. You're just being that. No, I really needed to sit down with myself and understand what I wanted out of life, what I didn't want out of life, who I wanted to be, and how do I get there. And confidence is the act of knowing. I know that I am enough. I know that I am loved and I pursue love. I know that there are people out there in my life that loves me. And I know that the things that I really want to do, I am going to do it very well. So the woman that you see right now walks in confidence because of the hard work that she had to put in to become this woman. The hard work that she had to put in to remove certain elements out of her life, such as people, places, and things, and be okay with starting over, and being okay with being alone at times, being okay with breaking down when I need a real good cry, and be okay with my emotions and feel my emotions. that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. So my accomplishments start when I left home for college. And I say that because for a very long time, people thought I was just going to be a statistic, and I showed them up. I showed everyone up that I wasn't going to be a statistic. I did not finish college at the HBCU that I attended, but I did get my degree. I moved to Northern Virginia, and I thrived there. I, made friends there. I achieved a lot of goals while I was in Northern Virginia. I got married to my high school sweetheart, and then we moved to England. That there, moving from one country to another, that is hard. And the way I took it and the way I thrived in a different country, and I found that I loved event coordinating and hosting. So I took that to a whole nother level when I moved back to the States after we left England. And the jobs that I took allowed me to coordinate events on top of being an administrator. Then we moved to Australia. That was an accomplishment because I started a business through COVID. I started making earrings. I was selling them like hotcakes in the outback and almost everywhere in Australia. And I started a business that I was like blown out of my mind with, right? From scratch. And then we moved back to Virginia, and I entered a pageant. The Mrs. Virginia America pageant, to be exact, and I represented Williamsburg. And I worked at this school with William and Mary, and they gave me this position, but I advocated for a promotion, 2 to be exact. So I got 2 promotions, and then I walked away with Miss Congeniality. I wrote a book. I started volunteering, and I started working on a platform that I wanted to make for women, specifically Black women. So I'm working on that. And then we moved to England. And again, I am starting over. I decided to put up the hat of administration and project management and solely focus on being an event coordinator. And I am starting from scratch, entry level. However, I am doing very well, and I'm making my own hours and doing things like that. And so I feel like I have achieved a lot. I have achieved so much. And in all of that, I have seen the world. A small town girl living on the other side of other side of the world, and doing the best she can and thriving at it. Not knowing that the stuff that I'm doing is my mother's wildest dream. Okay? So, yeah, I've accomplished a lot, and I'm very happy at what I've accomplished in these 40 years. What I'm looking forward to in my 40s is living in my soft era and being consistent with my YouTube channel and my content. And I want to see how far this goes. I want to see when I look back at 50 and say, you know what? I achieved every goal that I set out for myself. That's what I'm looking forward to in my 40s. I'm looking to take the world by storm. So you may say, oh, the 40 is not that big of a deal. No, it isn't. However, I'm excited about it. And a lot of women aren't excited about turning 40. A lot of women think that 40 I'm supposed to have this certain career. I'm supposed to have this house. I'm supposed to have this, that, and another, and you don't. 40 is just a number. However, it's the mindset that you should have at turning 40, not the things. And I hope that you understand that the mindset is understanding who you are and be confident in who you are. The lessons that we learned in our 20s and 30s, we take those and implement those in our 40s. And we do it with style, grace, and poise. And if you want to wear that short dress, if you want to wear those tight jeans or those fishnets or whatever you want to do in your 40s, do it. Just do it. Because I know I am. If this video has helped anyone out, please, I hope that you come back tomorrow where I discuss another topic, lessons I've learned in my 30s. And remember that 40 isn't the death sentence. 40 is where everything comes together.